Holy mother destroyer. Dun, dun, dun.
So badass.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Gravehuffer fucking totally fucking nailed it on this fucking cover fucking track, man. What the fuck, man? Like, I already knew they would, but like when I heard it this morning when he sent it over to me, I was like, what the fuck, man? Of course you did. Of course you did. But I can tell, man, it sounds like that fucking 7-string fucking... It sounds like they sound live. Do you remember what they sounded like live at the show?
Oh, yeah. Fucking amazing.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's call fucking Richie up right the fuck now and see what the fuck is going on in his world, man.
Let's do it.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, Richie. What's going on, dude?
What's up, Zach? How are you?
I'm good, man.
Hey, Richie.
Hey, Raven. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Drunk as fuck. It's Friday. It's the weekend.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude. So we just got done blasting Destroyer. Destroyer.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, that
He's
was
gonna
awesome.
kick your ass.
we changed it, but we said he's gonna huff your grave.
Hell yeah, he's gonna huff your grave. Fuck yeah, man. Hey, you gotta throw in sometimes your own little fucking thing to make it unique, man.
Right, yeah.
So what the fuck is going on, dude? What the fuck are you doing, man?
Well, dude, we're just waiting for this fucking record to be made. Like, literally, it's going to take forever. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. And in the interim, we're recording covers and recording some of the older stuff with Todd on drums. And so that's pretty much what we've been doing while we're just hurry up and wait for the new record. So yeah. Well, we got a couple more covers that we're going to record, and we got another one already done that's going to be coming up here in another couple weeks, and that's this mashup we did with Frank Zappa and Black Sabbath, so that's going to be pretty wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Frank Zappa and Black Sabbath mashup? Really?
Yeah. Well, it's not like a mashup per se. It's like it starts out with like a couple of minutes of a Frank Zappa song, and then it goes into Black Sabbath's "Children of the Grave."
Fuck.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
Well,
you know, I've listened to your new record, dude, and it's just fucking insane, man. Like,
so amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The production on this one, the mix of it is so fucking clear. Like, you can hear everything. It sounds just like you guys sound live on the stage. And I know this now because I've seen you guys live. So now I know what you sound like, man. Like, what you really sound like, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's tough to pull off. And, you know, we got Mike to thank for that. You know, he was the one that's slaving away behind the mixing desk doing all the work. So,
it was badass.
So yeah, dude, he killed it.
He sure did.
Yes, he did.
And just so you know, you made so many fans here in Lexington.
Yeah, you did.
Everybody around here loves Gravehuffer. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so many people have been talking about Gravehuffer, man. Like, that was definitely a name that we heard a lot at the festival, was it not?
Yep, a lot of like since then too, you know. So you guys are awesome, and it was so cool to meet you.
Right, same here, man. It's like it's a long time coming, and it was just like I knew it was going to happen one day, and it couldn't have been in any better circumstance. You know what I mean?
Right? Was it weird? Was it weird?
Dude.
I felt weird.
It was pretty wild.
I know.
It was kind of surreal.
Like walking around and meeting everybody that, you know, you've talked to for years and shit. Like, it was It was weird. It was fabulous, but weird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. It's just surreal. And it's like, hey, I've taught. It's like, you feel like you already know them. Just not like face to face. It's just bizarre. It's just a weird way. Like, I'm not used to like meeting people that way, you know. And it's so weird.
Yeah,
like, it's only been within the last few years that we've started meeting our so-called internet friends. You know what I mean? And so yeah, it's been kind of a strange process.
Like you put their flesh form with their internet persona.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's very interesting to say the least, and I always get a kick out of it personally.
Me too. Yeah. It's funny. It's so funny too because so many people like on the internet think that like I don't know what they think of me, but I'm just like this really awkward, shy. Like I don't know. You know,
it's funny. Yeah. Mike and I were talking about that, like, hey, Zach and Raven are pretty chill and low key and like kind of shy, like like
yeah,
it is, it's like I'm kind of that way too, I guess, and so it's your internet persona is like it's different.
It's different. It's totally different. But it's I gotta admit, dude, like that day. Fucking, I was like, we did not sleep.
We got like 45 minutes of sleep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It was ridiculous. the traveling back and forth, getting the equipment and stuff like that, like doing all that, like it was like being the road crew at the same time as doing the fest thing. So that was fucking a whole nother level, and I gotta give mad props to everybody out there that does that for a living because those motherfuckers are fucking badass, dude.
Yeah,
dude, that's work.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Holy shit, man! Like,
I mean,
fuck.
Yeah, a lot of planning, a lot of preparation, a lot of detail. I mean, I don't think people realize how much work goes into just doing what we do in music. It's like people think it's some kind of glamorous life or whatever. It's like, dude, we're working our asses off doing this stuff.
But you know what? There is a glamour to it, man. Because I got to tell you, like that day when we got out there on that field, and as tired as I was and fucked up, just from not having no sleep. But like when I saw all you guys start coming out, and the people started filling up the field. And things were working, and I was like, the stress started to just go away, and I was just thinking, about, man, this is really happening. Like, this is actually working, and this is going to be badass. Then I started to really, like, take it in for a minute, like, what it really was, and it was really fucking cool, man. Just being able to go up there and see you guys play live, but then also getting to go backstage and talk to all you motherfuckers, man, right after you come off the stage, and be able to all that, dude. It was so fucking badass, man.
It really was. And like, again, mad props to the crew you guys worked with. Like, they ran like a well-oiled machine. We've played a lot of shows, and that was one of the most well-organized shows we've ever played.
Well, thank you for that. It's really interesting because we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. And we really didn't.
We didn't.
Leading up to it, just work, and just basically crossing your fingers and holding your breath and hoping that everything happened. And then, like, that morning, we realized we didn't have what we needed. Like, the sound stuff we rented, they didn't give us the right connections.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to get a music store 30 miles away to open like 3 hours early to give us
They did.
They did.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know. And so, but it was so stressful. Like, for the first hour and a half, we didn't even know if we were going to have a show.
That was thanks to the stage management crew that we hired. Those guys knew the guy that ran the music store in Jackson. Oh,
okay.
And so they called him up that morning because Richie Brandon was looking at the stuff that we got from Guitar Center, and he was like, I can't plug this into my mixer. And we're like, oh, what the fuck do you mean? And he's like, the plugs aren't right. I'm like, oh my God. So, it's like fucking like 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, like who the fuck is going to help you?
Right. Yeah.
But those stage crew, the stage management guys, what were the names?
Colton Hunt and Keith Yap.
Yeah. Those guys called up the shop in Jackson called Pop's Music. And that guy was cool enough to open up the shop
early.
Very early on a Saturday, and let Alex come in and pick up the fucking the plugs. I still got them here, dude, for next year, man.
Well, the whole thing, we were like running.
We gotta make sure the shit's right next time.
Dude, yeah. But like, fucking once he got it running, I mean, it was sounding so fucking good. I remember,
It did.
I remember I was walking around and I was just thinking, what the fuck is gonna happen?
I know.
And then when the music started, and that playlist that I put in to fucking give to Richie, it started playing on the PA. I was like, oh my God, we got sound.
Right.
And, then after that, it was just like smooth sailing.
Yeah,
man.
once the sound came on, I exhaled and I really wanted to go like curl into a ball under my chair because that was so stressful. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I can imagine.
You work like 8 months towards something and you have no idea what to expect because you've never done it before.
Right.
And then you think it's going to just collapse and then it happens. And then it was just beautiful and glorious.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were so awesome. Like everybody that played was amazing.
Oh, yeah. It was. Yeah, all the bands were just fantastic. And I think that that's a testament to you guys and your passion, honestly, is how well it was organized and the quality of the bands. That's a testament to you guys. And
thank you, man.
Just how much time and effort you put into it and how much you love it. Because if you didn't give a shit, then obviously it's going to fail. But you guys cared so much and have so much passion for it that things ran smoothly. The bands were all great, and everybody had a fucking awesome time.
Dude,
nothing bad happened. It was all smooth. Well, mostly, I guess. But
Richie, that is all we fucking think about, dude. We fucking, I'm telling you, man. Leading up to it, like that is all we were thinking about. It's like we got to make this the fucking best thing ever. It's got to be fucking
right.
Like
yeah.
It just had to be, man.
And we were so worried. We were like, we were throwing free tickets away, hundreds of free tickets we gave away because it was more important to us that there were people there to see the band than if we made money. We were just like, we need people there. These bands are not going to drive from all around the country and come here and play to 2 people.
Right.
And we were just really blown away.
We knew there was going to be more than 2 people, but
you know what I mean.
I was still worried. Like just I wanted to see a fucking crowd. It's just a sea of people out there, and it actually happened. Like it really did.
Yeah.
Like, I remember standing down there at the front watching Forever Broken play, and then Graves Next Door, and fucking. Dude, every time I turned around and looked, there was just more and more people.
Yep. It kept filling up.
I was like, oh my God. And then when I went down to talk to the ticket girl, her
name is Danielle, Zach.
Danielle, halfway was closer to the end of the day. She was just like, these people they just keep coming.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole time I was talking to her down there was just cars and cars kept coming. I was like, man, this is what's fucking up, dude. I can't believe that there is such a massive crowd there in that area, but there really is, man. It's a fucking hotbed, man.
Yeah. There's nothing like that. It's a unique experience. There's just nothing like that there. So
Have we told you yet, Richie, about the new drama with the whole satanic panic?
No, but I did read something about a comment you made on Facebook or something about that there was maybe something going on again with that.
Oh yeah,
and you're fighting a whole new battle with them or something.
Yeah, so we got word that, like, from a friend that Lexington, the Christians in Lexington were going to go ahead and try to shut us down for next year. So what they did was they went above Beach Lake, went over their head, and went and complained to the Tennessee Valley Authority, who owns the public parks here.
Okay.
And so now Beach Lake has had their rights to rent that stage out revoked from them because they allowed us to play. So, so now it's wrapped up at the Chamber of Commerce, and we don't know yet if they're going to be able to rent that stage out to anyone. So it may be that they have shot themselves in the foot.
In the foot, yeah.
They hate metal so bad, they're willing to just let their stage rot.
And this is the first time this has happened since...
In 50 years, since Johnny Cash played there in 1969.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash played there?
He sure did.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You guys played on the same stage as Johnny Cash, man.
And Blue
Fucking
Oyster
I didn't know that. That's badass.
Dude. Fuck yeah, man.
Blue Oyster Cult played there, too.
Yeah, Blue Oyster Cult.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I know.
Wow.
They've had some rock shit there, man, before. I mean, maybe not to this level. Like they've never seen They've never seen,
sure.
Like some of their circle coming out there fucking doing that shit, man.
Right.
What was the bloody baby doll? Was it Bleed Us? Like Bloody Fetus?
Yeah, Bleed Us.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Bloody Fetus. Well, we didn't mean to make it all about the festival, but I'm not going to lie. We have been consumed with festival. Like, it's all we thought about leading up to it, and it's all we've been thinking about since. And you guys were such a cool part of that.
Yeah, you were, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool. We had a blast, man. It was unreal.
It was so cool to meet you guys and shake your hands and hug you, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, see
likewise.
All in the flesh, man,
Right, yep.
But then to get to see you on the stage doing what you do, that's what you do, man.
Right.
I know you send us songs, you send us MP3s and everything. We talk online and blah, blah, blah. That's it. But, that there at the show, that's what you guys are about, that's really you. And to be able to experience that with you, man, right in front of you, dude. Hearing those riffs, man, the way that you were fucking chugging that shit, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. He's fucking doing that shit, man. I was thinking, man, I'm like, man, Ola needs to see this shit right here.
Right? Oh, man, yeah. We're on his radar a little bit, I think. So, yeah.
You better be. You're fucking playing his guitars.
Right, yeah. That was kind of cool. He's giving us props the other day. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
What was I going to say? When I was playing, I saw you down there headbanging and shit, man. I was like, hey, there he is. I saw Zach,
dude.
I saw you. I see you. But it was kind of cool too. Like, we're used to playing crowds, and we finish a song and you hear scattered clapping. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But playing at this, it was almost like more of a roar. At the end of the song, you know what I mean? Like, because there's fucking people, all these people.
And they were excited.
And Travis was like, that was kind of wild, man. Like, we'd finish the song and it was like this, almost this roar. And I was like, yeah, dude, that was pretty cool.
That's dope.
Travis was screaming his fucking guts out, man. He was fucking... I was tripping out watching him, dude. I was like, God damn, man, he's gonna have a fucking aneurysm, dude. And
he gets
his head looked like it was about to explode, dude. He was just like, ah! I was like, fuck yeah, man, like feeling it, dude. But I was feeling it too, man. Beans, man, Beans, fucking that moment when Chris fucking went over there and sat down on Beans' fucking lap, dude.
That was pretty funny. I missed that, but I saw it on the playback. But yeah. I was having some fucking problem.
It was
or something.
so perfect.
But yeah, I did.
It was so perfect.
I was like, oh my god, that was hilarious. That was good.
Not a lot of people get why he's sitting down or why he does that, but that's just his thing, But Chris didn't give a fuck. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go over there and sit on your lap.
Right.
And he just did.
Yep.
It was.
Yeah, that was perfect. It really was. It was perfect.
I'm about to take a hit, so if I cough. And I just want to say, you want to know what Zach did a second ago? He said, we need to smoke some weed. And I said, okay. Yeah. And I looked at him, and he said, do you want to hit my can? And I said, what? I am a 43-year-old lady.
I'm old
bitch
school.
Does not smoke out of a can anymore, okay? I have moved beyond this shit.
You're smoking out of a can?
He does. I just saw it.
I do, man. We've got several good pipes in the house, but I can never find them. I never know where they're at. That's because I hide
that shit from you. But you literally been up here smoking aluminum, man.
A lot of times I'll just grab a can and I'll just fucking pop some fucking holes in the motherfucker.
That's some 16-year-old shit, Zach.
Dude, that's freaking OG
man.
shit, dude.
Like, I told him, I'm a fucking lady.
Oh, my
okay?
God.
I'm a lady.
Ugh.
I don't smoke out of cans anymore, man.
Dude, it's been a
right.
long time. I've done that, man.
That pipe is fucking pretty badass, I gotta say.
Thank you. I bought
Right.
I bought this with your money, and I didn't even ask you.
Oh, shit.
Look at that shit.
Right.
That was some retail therapy.
There you go.
Here.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And he said, I got a little sack over there. I said, is that real weed? He said, no. What the fuck?
It's dope.
What is that? What is that
He's
even?
got some fucking the green bud Delta 8.
Oh, come on now.
Now you come on. So we had to go downstairs and get my stash, which is that loud dankety dank dank in my pipe.
Yeah.
The real deal.
The real deal. We don't fuck around. I
It's
don't
too
fuck
much
around.
deal, man.
It's too much deal.
Yeah, it's too much deal. But it's good. It's good. I just hit it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, it's weed's legal in Missouri now.
I saw that. You guys are so lucky.
Yeah. Is it not in Tennessee?
No.
Hell
but-
no. We can't even have a metal festival, much less weed.
Well,
Yeah.
we keep smoking.
Yeah,
We keep
very
smoking
true.
it anyway, though, man. What the fuck? Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
we've been
Right,
smoking our
right.
whole
Yeah,
lives.
yeah.
Nobody cares, man.
Right. Pretty much. I mean, it's so like, I don't know, man. It's just fucking, it's a plant that grows out of the ground that people pluck and smoke.
Yeah, I lay here at
Calm
night.
down, man. I don't get it.
I lay here at night and I'm listening to gunshots and shit, fucking helicopters
Oh,
flying
Zach.
around. I'm like, dude, these motherfuckers don't care about a fucking joint.
Right.
They're out there fucking fighting the real fucking fight, you know, like
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
I don't know. They pick on us pretty bad. We get picked on by the cops around here a lot. I just got pulled over the other night
we did on the way back from the Red Mountain
from the Red
show.
Mountain. Yeah, it was at like
Oh, shit.
1:30 in the morning. I was perfectly sober. I was going 40 and a 35, and this cop pulls me over, and he's like, "Did you know you were going 40 and a 35?" I said, "No, sir, I didn't realize that." And he said, "Well, I'm not going to give you a ticket, but I need to see your light." Well, then why the fuck did you pull me over?
Pull me over. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really weird that he said, I'm not going to give you a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make sure you're okay to...
Like, we have people getting killed around here, like, all the time, and you're worried about me going 40 and a 35.
35. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so dangerous. I'm such a bad girl.
I know. Yeah.
Such a party
Yep.
animal and a rebel.
I know.
It was the bumper stickers. It had to be.
Oh, yeah, I do have some pretty satanic. I got a nun snorting cocaine on my bumper.
Yeah. You got profiled.
I did. Yeah,
You got profiled.
totally.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's the thing.
Satanic
They do it.
panic on the back.
Right. That's that lady that threw that festival. We're on.
Yes. I think
See what
that's
kind of shit I can get on her.
totally. That's what they did.
You know.
Man, I can't
Yeah.
believe how many people around here knew about that shit, dude. Like,
That is pretty wild.
I had to go get a battery for the fucking, for one of the cars, man. Fucking, not too long ago when I went into the fucking, to the auto shop. I'm like, yeah, I need a battery for this and that. And he's looking at my shirt. And next thing I know, he's telling me about the fucking festival and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that just happened, dude. It was badass. And he was like, I was watching that, man. I was like, fuck. What the fuck, man? Like, everywhere I go, like, when I went to Memphis to pick up the speakers, those guys knew about it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fucking, it's fucking crazy, man. But, like, it's cool. It's cool, you know, it's just to
Yeah.
know that there's that many people around here that really give a fuck about
Right.
it, you
And
know.
that's it, honestly, man. You're just spreading the word, you know, and just getting it out there that this music is
Underground.
good shit. Yeah, that's where it's at, you know.
And it's all underground, dude. It's all fucking
Yeah.
underground, man. That's so fucking badass,
Yeah,
dude.
so many people don't understand
Oh my
like what
God.
a big deal it was to pull that many people with a completely underground lineup.
Right.
So many people kept telling us, man, you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have a fucking main big
draw
name at
or
the
whatever,
top, you
yeah.
know. They gotta be, you know, like, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
No.
You know, like, we don't have fucking like $50,000 to just fucking throw at these
Well, even if we did,
Hey,
fuck, man.
we're all about the
Right.
underground. Like that's what we
know, like,
do.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. But like you, like just having underground bands, you guys all fucking pulled it the fuck off, man. Like, it didn't matter, man. Everybody that came out there was so fucking psyched and excited about it, and they just watched you guys play, and you guys
amazing
knocked them.
I mean,
you knocked.
I just feel like that all the people that were there were like, number one, they were appreciative. Number two, like, there were quite a few people that were like blown away by a lot of the talent there, you know,
yeah,
and
totally.
I mean, I think they were kind of like, wow, these bands are very good. You know, that's kind of what I was getting at before, like the quality of the artists that you guys, that, like I said, it speaks to your passion. You know what's good,
man.
You know,
there was one guy that walked over to me, and he started talking to me, and he was just like thanking me and telling me how badass this all was and everything. And I was like,
nice.
Yeah, dude. And then at one point I was like, hopefully we can make this bigger next year and keep getting it bigger. And, if you guys want, we can bring bigger bands here. And he was like, no, don't do that. And I was like, what do you mean? I
agree.
And he was like, no, we don't want that shit. Like, he's like, that would take away from what this is. Like,
exactly.
This is cool the way that it is because it's fucking underground bands. And I was like, dude, you're fucking right, man.
It's more of a family vibe that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's more. There's something about it,
Well, you don't get, a lot of these bands, I don't mean to, like, be ugly, but a lot of them are prima donnas. They're not going to sit out there and sell their own merch and talk to fans. They're going to come out and play and want to go back to their hotel and have filet mignon and all of that. And the whole magic of that festival was the fact that all of us were hanging out together, and all of the fans felt like they were a part of it.
Right. Exactly. I mean, like, I felt like everybody kind of knew everybody, and everybody was like, everybody could talk to everybody, and it wasn't like some kind of big production or, like you say, all the bands were selling their own merch, and, people were hanging out just like everybody else, it wasn't like this barrier between band and audience and stuff. So
exactly. That was really, really special.
It is. I think it just makes it more of, like I said, a family kind of event, where everybody's just one big happy metal family. Right. Not to be cheesy, but
that's what it was. And the only issue we had was there at the end, like the last 30 minutes of the show, we had a religious person who snuck in that went over and was really pissed off at what Summoner Circle was doing, and we had to have him escorted out. But literally the rest of the day was flawless.
Right.
No metalheads destroyed anything, and
right, exactly.
We may have opened up the portal, but
that guy that guy was fucking with Megan from Casket Robbery.
Yeah, he made her cry.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I heard about that.
That was crazy, man. Like, I remember Summoner Circle had started playing, and we were like halfway through their set, and you grabbed me on the shoulder and told me we gotta go over here, and I didn't know what was going on. I just thought we were going back there somewhere. We headed back to Casket Robbery's booth, and I thought we were going back there to talk to them about something. So I walked over and I give Corey a big hug, and I'm like, "Yeah, man, we love you, dude." And I looked over at Megan, and she looked like she was about to cry, man. And I was like, "Whoa, wait a second, what's going on here? This is not normal." And I looked over, and Raven's over here talking to this dude, yelling at him. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And I walked over, and this guy had both his hands in his pockets.
He was scary, not going to lie.
Ooh.
Had a stone cold look on his face. And she was saying, what were you saying? You were saying,
I was telling him, I was like, you're not allowed to be in here, harassing people and making people feel uncomfortable. And he looked up and pointed at Summoner Circle, and he said, well, they're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you don't have to be here. Well,
right, exactly. He's choosing to be there.
Right. And he was like, well, I bought a ticket. So I said, I don't give a shit what you bought. Okay? Like,
just because you bought a ticket doesn't mean you can tell people what to do.
Exactly. But the whole time he was looking at me with this crazy look, and he had his hands in his pocket, and Zach and I both were like thinking any minute this dude's gonna shoot us. It was scary for a minute. Yeah. But the guy that ran Beach Lake, he was watching it all, and he swooped in. And
he just popped out of nowhere. Yeah. Like, I hadn't seen him all night, and then all of a sudden he was there, and he was like, "Do we have a problem here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, we do."
Get this guy out of here, brother. Get him out of here.
And the cops walked over, and they fucking took care of it. But, like, yeah, the cops were really cool, too, man. Like, they were very
well. They weren't harassing people, you know. They were just a presence. And when you get a gathering of people, that's just par for the course. You know, sometimes you have to have law enforcement involved. But
well, I was really proud of everybody. Like, everybody just conducted themselves so well. It was just, I couldn't have been more proud.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. Yeah, you guys have every right to be. Like, because it's funny, like, I was kind of watching you guys sometimes, and you guys, just your eyes were just as big as saucers. You know, I was like, man, they're taking this in, man. They're digging the fuck out of this.
We were, man.
A dream come true.
So I loved it, man. I was like, I loved it just as much for you guys. You know, I just thought it was amazing.
Well, we've had a lot of dreams come true over the last couple years, but that has to be the icing on the fucking cake.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Shit. Yeah, that's a pinnacle right there for sure.
It was, man. It was, man. You know, and fuck. I don't know, man. It's just the whole fucking thing. Dude, I cannot wait to do it again. And
I bet.
Fuck, man. Like, I don't even know, man. I don't know what they're trying to do, what they're trying to pull, but you know, no matter what, we're going to find a place.
Y'all need to know that Zach comes down like 10 times a day from his office, and he walks over to my office, and he's like, "Any word from the lake yet?" No, Zach. I say, no, Zach, you have got to stop. We cannot talk about this 10 times a day, okay? Like, we have other things to do.
Damn. Man, I'm that way, though. I'm that way. Oh, it drives me
I'm pretty
crazy,
persistent,
dude.
Man.
He is very
I am too. I am too.
Thank goodness that I'm the one that handles all that stuff, because poor Zach, he would be like... He'd be harassing the fuck out of those people.
Yeah, I can get borderline, like, annoying if I'm like want a deadline met, or if I'm like, dude, I just want to get this done. I want this off my plate. You know, stuff eats at me, and so I don't blame you, man.
It does, man. Like,
I have to keep him calm. I mean, you know, part of my job is to keep him calm.
Yeah,
but I'm just like, come on, man. Like, we're all in this together, man. We're in it. You know, like, I'm doing my job, you do your job, man. Let's do it, man.
Like, right. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Fucker.
I agree. It's like, to me, that's kind of an issue with today's world, is people wanting to do their job. Like, it's just, if you have a job to do, just do your job. Right. Just do your job. It's not that hard.
Like
just don't. Why do people drag their feet on things? And I don't know.
Yeah, and this is our job, man. You know, like I was telling Lisa that day,
the photographer,
man. Mm-hmm. She was so fucking awesome, dude.
She was great. Yes.
But I was talking to her that day, and I was like, you know, it just trips me out. Like, why is there so much problems getting so many things together like this? You know, it's like. You're just, you've got money, and you're throwing money at people. You're like,
they don't want it.
Here's my money.
I know.
This is what I need.
Oh,
like, just take the money. Like, fucking do it. And they don't. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
With the sound, you know, like, oh my God, how many different sound companies we had to go through to make that shit happen?
We actually,
I can't even tell you, dude.
We didn't have sound. Like, the people we rented our sound equipment from dropped us 2 days before the show, and we had to scramble and drive. One day we drove to Memphis, which is an hour and a half west.
See, I was already paranoid, so I already had Guitar Center fucking booked two different locations.
One in Nashville.
I called both them motherfuckers and booked that shit just in case, because I'm so paranoid. And it paid off, man. I was like, yeah. Because you can't trust fucking some people, man. They're just they fucking bail on you, dude.
Yep, you gotta have plan A, B, C, D, E. You'll fuck, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. But that shit worked, man. It sounded so fucking good.
It really did. Yeah, they fucking pulled it off.
The way that Richie Brennan fucking mixed that shit and had you guys all sounding coming out of that PA, dude, was fucking insane, dude.
And you can tell by people's phone recordings, the sound was like crystal clear, man. I was like, wow.
Man,
it really did sound good out there.
I'm mad that I didn't fucking give him a fucking hard drive to record that whole show.
I know. We got it next year for sure.
Yeah.
But he's awesome. He's an awesome sound guy. And it was funny, before he came, I was like, is there anything special that I need to do for you? And he was like, just hook me up with some Dr. Pepper. And I totally did. I brought him a 20 pack of Dr. Pepper and some red velvet cupcakes. And Richie Brandon fucking delivered.
Fucking A, man. Yeah, he was incredible. Yeah. He was such a nice guy and no bullshit. And, if you're in a band and you pull up and it's ran like that, it just makes it so nice.
Well, if you guys
seriously,
if you guys play next year, man, which I'm hoping that you do.
Yeah.
We have got to record that shit.
Yeah,
live.
We do.
We got to make a live album, dude. We got.
Oh yeah, that'd be badass. That would definitely be cool. That'd be cool. Like if you guys could like
put that shit on Bandcamp. We'll try to get fucking vinyl.
Like however you want to do it. You could like do like a compilation,
cassette tape, anything, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick a song from every band or whatever, and then have you a fucking MDR Fest comp for every year, and that'd be really cool.
Make a DVD.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, shit.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
4K.
Shot in 4K. Yeah. You beat me to
it. Yep.
All the way, dude.
All of it.
Yep.
All the fucking way, man.
Well, I think we sort of got high and kind of rambled. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I don't think anybody cares, man. The numbers, the people listening is fucking continuously going up.
That's
man.
true.
So
people like listening to us bullshit, so that's cool.
Nice.
I'm glad you guys enjoy this shit, man.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. It was fantastic. Yeah, dude, I kind of like just having conversations. It doesn't have to be like an interview, we just shoot the shit, but it's always going to be relevant to what we're talking about.
Well,
so.
I gotta ask
this just happened to be about the fest.
Destroyer.
Yes.
How did you guys? I mean, obviously, Twisted Sister fucking rules, dude.
Right.
We all grew up listening to that shit, man.
Exactly.
But Destroyer, how did you guys come about picking that song exactly? And like, what was the conversation like, man? Like, how did that happen?
Well, again, that was a mic thing. It was like I can kind of speak for myself too, but we both Under the Blade was all of our first Twisted Sister experience. So like it had to be something from Under the Blade. Under the Blade, the song itself was one we talked about. Destroyer, and it seemed like there was another one maybe that we were thinking of, but we ended up going with Destroyer just because it just had that fucking power to it, and we just thought, man, we could really heavy this up. And I think we did a pretty good job, and it was a lot of fun, and doing the bong hits at the beginning, and it was that was Mike's idea too. But yeah, a lot of that came from Mike, but yeah, and we decided just to do one track of guitar, one track of bass, kind of like if you saw us live. I'm kind of panned on one side, Mike's on the other. So we just tried to make it as like live as possible. And we just had a lot of fun with it.
What was your first thoughts when you first heard Twisted Sister when you were a kid, man?
Oh, dude, it was kind of like a mix between being like not scared, but kind of like, whoa, oh my god, these guys are crazy, But I think
I was scared too, dude. I was scared too, because I saw the pictures of Dee Snider with like an axe on the stage with like a little baby or something chopped in half, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know
these guys are fucking.
Yeah, it was kind of gnarly, like, oh my god, I this is kind of wild, but I think I like it. It was just kind of I'm not sure if I like it, but I think I do, It was not off-putting, but it was like, oh, I don't know if I want to listen to this with my parents around, but I think I like it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid and saw Twisted Sister on MTV, I was like not a fan. I really wasn't. But you know, when you're like 6th grade and shit, you know, you're looking at Sebastian Bach and his pretty hair and his tight pants, and he's beautiful, and you're all about the ballads and the boys and the Twisted Sister. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Right, like, man, these guys are ugly.
Yeah, like,
they were the opposite of all that shit.
Exactly.
They just wanted to be ugly. Like, they didn't give a fuck. They were just like, you know what? We're from fucking New York. We're these motherfuckers that are just nuts. And they were just doing it, man. But like, yeah, I hear what she's saying though, because I can see. Like in the pictures and stuff, when I used to see them in magazines, I used to think, you know, like these guys must be up to no good, you know, like they must, they must be the bad guys, you know, like the guys she's talking about. I would think that they're like up to better stuff.
Oh no, Sebastian was a bad boy.
But he was a bad boy
too. I mean, Vince
Neil was a bad boy. I was so in love with Vince Neil. I'm embarrassed about that now, but he was beautiful.
I like them too. I mean, Motley Crue.
Twisted Sister, like those guys, they were pretty, but they weren't the same kind of pretty.
Right? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I could see that.
They look like your mom's best friend that smoked too many Camels and like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Like those hard living broads, man.
Yeah, what did we say in the South? They look like they were rode hard.
What if D Snyder?
Put away wet.
Yeah.
What if D Snyder's listening to this fucking show right now, dude?
Oh,
that would be hilarious. That would be incredible.
But we love you, D Snyder.
Thanks for.
I tag him all the time on Twitter, man. He does like my tweets sometimes.
He does.
That's cool, man. He seems like a really cool dude, honestly.
We need to get him to come out and help us with the satanic panic thing. Be like, hey,
no joke,
oh
man.
My god,
yeah.
You got some experience handling these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
that would be so badass,
right?
Nobody else would help us. Like, we reached out to so many in the metal media, which Zach and I joke all the time. Metal Injection, a lot of those people, they really don't give us the time of day, even though I feel like we've kind of proven ourselves. But nobody would help us. So we need D. Snyder. D. Snyder, if you're out there listening, come help us with this shit.
Right, please.
Yeah. It would be epic.
Yeah, it would help a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's
it's bad publicity, so.
I mean, yeah, you don't want the fucking place shut down to everybody. That's not good. That's just.
But see,
it's not good.
They're in a bad position now because if they come back and they say, well, we're just not going to rent to anybody, well, then the whole town is fucked. But,
yeah, it does. It just kind of like ruins it for everybody.
But if they come back and say, okay, we can rent it out, but we're not going to rent it out to metal musicians, well, then I have a lawsuit, and I've already told them. I've already been on the phone and told them I have an attorney, and I'm very interested in how they decide this, so they already know.
Right. Yeah, it's like I just don't see how they can get away with that.
Right.
Honestly,
walk softly, people. Walk softly.
They will damn well try, man. They will.
Oh, they'll try,
man.
But I just don't see how they have a leg to stand on.
I keep thinking we just need to find a good piece of land somewhere around here, man, big enough.
We found one today, actually, 16 acres on Ararat Cemetery Road.
Oh, wow.
And it's all wooded, and we could totally make a little camp area there and build us a stage. We have dreams. We dream all the time.
Well, of course. That's what you do, yeah. And that's how stuff like this happens, I mean,
dude.
You have dreams about it.
Dude. Yeah, man. I mean, there's some things in life that you just got to go after, man. Like, if you're fucking trying to do it fucking hard enough, man, you just got to do it.
Like, why not go after anything? Because the worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work out. But
it doesn't work out.
The best thing that could happen is it does.
Exactly. It never hurts to ask.
Exactly.
It never hurts to, just go for it.
I would love to see a thriving fucking metal scene right here, man, because this place is just fucking... They are fucking just like
they're hungry,
man. Hungry for it, man. They're starving for it, dude. Like,
yeah, there's like a void, and you guys are filling that void.
We're trying.
Yeah.
With you guys, man. With you guys' help, man. Like, fucking all you guys, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, all of y'all were amazing, and you all helped promote, and you put on a hell of a fucking show. So, all of that, all of that was a big part of the success of it all. So, we're excited to figure it out. We won't know till the end of the year if we're going to be able to rent the lake. But regardless, we're going to find a place to put on our fest.
Right.
So, super stoked.
Yeah. I believe you. I believe in you guys because you obviously pulled it off. So, and you're just keep jumping over every hurdle that keeps popping up. So, and once again, I keep talking about it, but it's your passion for what you're doing, and
man,
you can't fucking stop that. You can't just turn that off. It's always gonna be there.
You can't stop fucking rolling.
Exactly. Yes, you can't.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You can't stop.
You can't, man, because like it's gonna happen, dude. Like the people are gonna fucking do it, man. The people want it, and they want it bad enough. They're gonna make it happen, dude. And they're fucking.
Yep.
They showed themselves, man. Like they all bought merch, dude. They all fucking came out and
they were
ready.
Had
a great time.
They really were.
I cannot wait to see that again, man.
I know.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, we for sure want you guys to come back if you're able to. I don't know what you're going to have going on, but we would love to have you back.
Well, we'll be back.
Yay!
I guarantee you. I mean, I promise.
Thank you.
We will block out our calendar for you guys.
Thank you.
You guys got this new album too coming out, man.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. We're doing all kinds of shit behind the scenes. And
this new album, dude. This new album, man. Like you guys, what the fuck, man? Like you took it to a whole nother level, man. Like the people out there that are following you, your fans, dude, they are gonna fucking lose their fucking minds when they hear this shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we were hoping that it was kind of like it was either that reaction or people were going to be like, what happened to Gravehuffer? We were just, kind of like,
they might say what happened to you, but they're gonna be saying, "What the fuck happened?" It's fucking good, man.
It's always good, and for me, the measure of good music, because I'm a creative weirdo or whatever, and I listen to music when I do art, and if I listen to an album and it makes me want to art, then I know it's good. And I definitely wanted to art when I listened to the new one. I loved it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like lots of different textures, and we wanted to tell a story. Like Tommy listened to it and he's like, man, I feel like I just listened to a death metal movie. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yay.
Yes, totally.
I mean, we worked hard on it. We worked really hard on this, and so we just hope people like it. And and it's when Zach said, "You guys, this is going to be an album you're going to be known for," I'm like, man, I hope so. Because man, we put about every egg in every basket we could think of on this.
We've been fans for a very long time.
Right.
We love everything that you do. This new album is super special in its way too, and it's badass, and we're so excited for y'all.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just wish it didn't take a year to do vinyl, but
I know.
But man. It'll be out before, we're going to release it on CD first because it just takes so long. We didn't want to wait a year to put this out. So we're going to have a CD come out early spring.
Perfect.
And then
cool,
the vinyl will come out late summer, early fall.
Dude, that's cool, man. I've been seeing a lot of bands doing that recently, and
me too. That's just the nature of the beast right now.
That's just what you got to do, man.
It is.
Well, CDs are really making it. I mean, they didn't really ever go away, but they're really making a comeback right now.
They really are. We sold
too.
a shitload of CDs this year.
I know.
That's kind of crazy.
Cassettes, man, too, man. I've been buying cassettes too, left and right, man. Fuck, dude. I just went to a Goodwill a couple months ago and bought a fucking double cassette deck for fucking $5, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Hell
badass,
yeah.
man. It's one of them old school ones, you know, like, but like it's got the, you just fucking, and it's cool because I can plug the record player into it. And run it through the fucking tape deck, put it on pause like you're gonna record, but do it on pause, and you can use the preamp inside the fucking tape deck, and it adds a little extra fucking oomph to it, man.
Right? Yeah. Yep. That's
some fucking nerd shit right there for you, man.
No, I know exactly what
you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That was gibberish to me. I don't get all that.
No, I know what's up. Yeah. That's so funny. Like, we did cassettes of Your Fault. We did like 100 of them, and they sold fucking quick. And I'm like, man, we probably ought to do some cassettes.
And they sound good, man. They sound fucking good, dude. I got some old cassettes, man. I got the Doors fucking best of on cassette tape, and I put that in there in the cassette deck when I bought it. And I cranked it up, and oh my god, dude, I'm gonna tell you, man, fucking analog is a whole nother fucking level, dude. Like,
it really is.
CDs and MP3s do sound good, but when you get so used to them and you listen to a record or a tape, it's a whole different beast.
Yeah, man. I know, dude. I'm like, I'll listen to, like, I'll stream or whatever and be in my car, and then I'll get home and I'll put on a record, and I'm like, fucking hey, man, it just sounds so much different, you know. I mean, it just sounds more like wide open or something. It's wild how different it sounds.
Hell yeah, man. Well,
you guys, I'm sorry, Zach's sitting over here looking at me, and I wiggled my eyebrow at him, and he lost his train of thought.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm sorry. We don't get to drink together very often, but yeah, our kids are asleep, and it's my birthday's tomorrow, so I broke out the bottle of Patron.
Fucking Patron.
We've been up
That's
here.
Good stuff.
I know. We've been taking shots, and we've been smoking, not out of a can.
Right.
And
well, you haven't.
I refuse.
Hey, man.
That's hilarious.
Hey.
I'm a fucking
Come on
lady,
now.
Zach.
The fucking
I've come
can,
a long
dude.
way from the trailer, man. You know.
That's right. Straight out the trailer.
I ain't smoking out of a fucking can.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you. The big 44 tomorrow.
44.
Yup.
Hell yeah.
Getting old as fuck. Still feel like I'm 16, but my body's decaying. But it's all good.
Serious. Oh my gosh. My wife and I were talking about that earlier tonight. Like, we're just like big kids, but like we don't feel like it because like I need bifocals or whatever, you know. Like, dude, I can't see shit, man. I can't see. I can't read. Like, I have to like put my glasses at the edge of my nose.
Yep.
I'm like, God, what the hell is going on?
All these different fucking bones popping and shit, man. Like, I'm popping my chest bones now, dude. Like, when I sit down for a little while, then I stand up and I fucking stretch out my chest, it pops.
Oh yeah,
Mine
does too,
every
dude.
time.
It's like,
I'm
dude,
like, what
it
the
feels
fuck?
weird.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Does.
Am I gonna die?
Oh, I think that all the time. I'm like, man, shit. I think I'm gonna probably keel over here, but I don't.
This ain't good.
Like, I don't know if it's like a female thing because I had children or whatnot, but sometimes my hips get stuck and I can't move.
Your what gets stuck?
My hips. They'll
Jesus.
get stuck and I can't move. I'm like, so I can't move. I can't get up out of the floor. My hips will get stuck.
If you get turtled?
Yeah, if I lay down, my hips get stuck, and I'm like, I need help.
Oh, I bet you that is due to having children. Like your pelvis spreads out. And,
probably.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Women are on a whole different level.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Like I'm starting to go through the change. Like, I fucking drip sweat when it's 30 outside. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong?
Are you getting hot flashes?
Bad. Like, bad.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, man. Yep.
And my wrinkles on my face, all these other women have adorable crow's feet, and I have these, like, because I always open my eyes.
Oh, stop it.
I have these wrinkles on my forehead that look like shock lines, like I'm constantly shocked.
Like you're just surprised all the
I'm
time.
perpetually surprised.
Oh my god.
Yeah. When we met Chris Grant at the show.
Yeah.
First thing she says, like this, the whole rundown. I can't believe you fucking aired that fucking video of me. It looks horrible. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I look rough.
Oh jeez.
We're both like laughing. I'm like, no. Chris was like, no, it looked great.
You guys gotta understand.
Are you talking about the one where you were on the news?
Yes.
All that shit. Man. She was paranoid.
I aired
about
that
all
too on TikTok.
You guys, I'm horrified by my rot.
She was horrified about all of it, man.
I can't.
Oh no.
I need some fucking Botox, like ASAP.
Oh, come on.
Botox and chin lift. I got fucking turkey neck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No.
I fucking lost 100 pounds and I could take flight with the loose skin on my thighs. Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Damn.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
You see what society is doing to people, man. It's it's making people think this shit, man.
Yep.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah. Maybe flying with your... Never mind.
I know, my thighs, my Dumbo ear thighs. I was laughing the other day because I like to wear leggings because they hold all that in, and I got a cheap pair of leggings, so when I was walking, I could feel my Dumbo thighs, and I was really pissed about it. I was like, I don't feel like a confident woman right now.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, getting old is a trip because you still...
It is kind of a trip.
You still feel young and beautiful, but your body is like, psych.
It's like doing all this fucked up shit, and you're like, why?
I'll tell you from the headbanger's point of view, man, fucking being old and headbanging is a different fucking animal than it was when I was a kid.
Oh, dude, my neck, every time I like move my head, my neck just goes...
Yeah.
My wife's like, yeah, that's arthritis. I'm like, oh, that's great.
At the end of that night, after the fest, man, and I had to fucking go back on the stage and help them break down the equipment and stuff and put it in my truck.
Yeah.
I did not want to do nothing.
After
all that headbanging, dude, like, man, I was like, fuck. Like, this is insane. Man. I was like, I kept thinking to myself, I need to hire somebody to do this shit.
Dude. Oh yeah, when we play shows, like we're playing a show, and then you get done, and you got to load all your gear back up, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm dead."
I feel like you've been hit by a bus,
dude. And now you're sweating your ass off, and you know it's just terrible.
Are we all gonna be doing this when we're 80, y'all?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do, so.
We'll be back. We'll be talking. Do you remember back when we were in our mid-40s talking about how old we were? Man.
Yeah, right. I'm in better shape now than I'm 86.
Shit.
My bowels are regular and
bowels are regular, eating good fiber. Talking about the weather. There's a little moisture in the air today.
The humidity's about 65. I tell you what, we're about 72 degrees, winds out of the north, about 30 miles an hour, man. It's like whipping me around. It's blowing the wrinkles around.
Yes, exactly. Then I won't just have Dumbo thighs, then I'll have Dumbo cheeks and jowls and...
Jowls.
My whole body will be taking flight in the wind.
What the hell is a jowl?
You know, it's that part that hangs...
Your jaw.
This part, when it starts hanging...
Your jowls.
Yeah, when your cheeks start hanging below your chin. That's a jowl.
Did you hear the sound?
Jowl.
You ain't ever had no hog jowl?
Yeah, that was my next thing. I was like, hog jowls, man.
Hog jowls? What the fuck?
You ain't ever had... Look, you don't know it, but you've eaten hog jowls and your green beans. You've been in the South long enough, Zach.
Oh, man. Those green beans at that place we went to in fucking Kentucky.
Yes, they had hog jowl in them.
Yes.
You don't know nothing about green beans without hog jowl around here.
Oh, dude, fucking A, man.
That's the only way to do it. They get all salty.
Mm-hmm. They do that shit here, too.
That's right. So you guys aren't actually that far from us.
No, you guys are southern too.
We're not really. We're not really much further north than you guys.
Yeah,
just a little bit, man.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you're still considered south.
We're just an hour north of Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all down here in the shit with us.
You're still in the dirty.
We're still in the dirty South. Ozarks.
Dirty.
Yeah. Yep.
We like it that way, though. I'm not ashamed. Oh, yeah. I like the dirty South.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm like, I used to kind of think, I can hear my accent all the time, and now I'm like, nah, I don't fight it anymore. Man. I just let it go.
So Richie, would you say that I have an accent? Because Zach is forever making fun of me.
Oh, you do.
Do I?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, look, fuck you, Zach.
No, it's thick.
It's thick.
It's thick.
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Not.
He said, it's thick.
I mean, I've got one.
It ain't thin. It's thick.
It's thick. And my wife's is too, though. But like her grandparents were from Texarkana, and so she was around them all the time, and so she just sounds like she's from Arkansas, Texas. Like,
well, he sounds like just like the people we talk to. Like he sounds like.
Yeah, you sound like, I tell Zach, if you can't hear an accent on someone, then that means they're Southern.
That means they're, yeah, exactly.
But the fact that you can hear mine is bothering me. What does that
I can hear yours.
What does that mean? Yeah. There's a
It's only in certain words, though.
Oh, okay. Well, Zach really mostly makes fun of me for the way I say fuck. You know, fuck. Well, fuck and love.
Yeah, it's that.
It's the extra syllable in there, you know. Like
there's an extra syllable.
That's the thing, though. Like in the South, man, we lengthen short words and then shorten
cut
long
out
words.
Yeah, cut stuff out. Yins.
Who we say?
What Yins doing?
Jeet? No. Jew? No. Yont to?
No. Yont to? Yeah. Warshrag.
Warshrag.
I mean, yeah, it's yeah. Like your accent's pretty similar to the Arkansas.
Well, that's interesting. I was born in Kentucky, but I was raised in Nashville, and everybody says in Nashville it's a melting pot. So most of us don't have thick accents, but apparently I do.
Right. Yeah, because like big cities are totally different. Like St. Louis, Missouri, they sound like they're from Chicago.
That's
like,
weird.
I like because we live right on Interstate 44, and they call it Fire Fire there.
What the fuck?
Like, how do you get the Fire? And because I have an old friend of mine that lives there, and he's like, dude, that's like I can't get used to it, you know. And he's like, everybody's always asking me about Fire.
That's not right. They need to trade in their Southern certification if they can't say
it's St. Louis. It's not like it's. I don't know. It's just bizarre to me.
That is weird.
Like even Kansas City, it's only a couple hours north, and they have a weird accent up there.
Well, yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah, exactly.
She came from there, and I can't remember, but I believe she said something about the way I said "fuck" too. I think she said, but yeah, I don't know. I think Southern accents are charming, but I really can't hear mine, and I get so mad at Zach when he laughs at me. He'll start laughing. What did I say on the way to Cincinnati? I said, "What the fucking shit fuck is this?" And you just started cackling at me.
My wife and talks just like this.
It was something like that.
Crazy.
It was fucking funny.
Combination of words, dude. I'm like. What the hell? Because I'm always. She calls me a chucklehead because I'm always laughing at her.
I was thinking
of the stuff she says.
I was thinking about that show Ozark, and I was thinking about that chick on there, Ruth, man, the one that says, "I don't know shit about fuck."
Yeah, I don't know shit about fuck. That's here.
Yeah,
that's totally here.
Love that show, man.
Yeah.
Well, this is Ozark where we're at. I mean, it's like it's fucking. You're getting into hillbilly area.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, you go like about, I don't know, 20 minutes south of our house, and dude, it's just all these hills and creek beds and all it. It's
perfect. That's my
the sticks, man.
I like to be out in the sticks with my bare feet, fishing for catfish. Like that's the fucking life.
You know, there's lots of bands that are fucking into that shit too. You know, like,
oh yeah.
I was listening to an interview with Watain on, I think it was Rob Flynn's fucking podcast a while back.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And he was laughing about saying, you know, like they're from the fucking hills, and he was like, yeah, we're fucking hillbillies, man. But he was saying it in a Swedish accent, and it's made me laugh because I'm like, you know, but at the same time, it's like, that's true, man. You know, like they have their own fucking version of hillbillies out there too.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah, it's just like you say, it's just a different accent, but it's still the same kind of lifestyle and same kind of interests or whatever. They do interested in the same things and being into nature and because shit. My dream job would honestly be to work for the Department of Conservation. I would love that.
I really, really always wanted to be like a geologist for the Tennessee Valley Authority. Like, right. I love, because here in Tennessee, in East Tennessee, we have mini earthquakes like every day, and I don't know if that happens in the Ozarks too. But
yeah, it does in Oklahoma.
Yeah, like the fucking anything nature. I would love to work in that. But I'm not going to lie. I feel like we're living the dream with the MDR thing, so I'm grateful. But if I could have another dream job, I'd be out in the sticks every day looking at moss and rocks and shit.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. I'm always way into biology and stuff like that too. I love it. I could probably live outside.
Me too. You guys will have to come down here and come camping with us sometime. We have a fucking blast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were thinking about like if we were to play again, which sounds like we probably will, and we would probably camp next time.
Well, see, here's the thing though. I have a spot. It's in pardon the name, but Nathan Bedford Forest State Park.
Wow.
I know, right? But it is right on Kentucky Lake, which is kind of like an ocean. It's so big.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I've seen it on the map. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. Well, our campsite is literally steps from the water. So you just sit there and swim and do everything right from your campsite and set up a hammock over the water. And it's like dope as fuck. But
that's cool.
Yeah. It's about an hour from where the fest is. But... yeah. Maybe, just maybe, if, like, the stars align, maybe we could all have, like, is it weird to say, like, a metal camp out? Like, could we have, like...
Dude, that happens. That's a festival staple. Camping out.
But, like, outside of the festival, though, could we have, like, a camp,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Like, after party. Like, after party. Festival after party / camp out.
Yes. Something like that where we can slang catfish and swim.
Yeah, exactly.
Although probably not. God, it was cold the night of our festival.
It did get chilly. I didn't mind it, but yeah, it did get kind of chilly.
Yep.
I had to find my hoodie. I was like, shit.
It was chilly. Extremely cold. After I lost, I used to stay hot all the time, and then I lost over 100 pounds, and now I've lost my insulation, so I freeze. I'm not padded anymore.
I'm not padded anymore.
I mean, I'm still padded, but I'm a lot less padded.
Okay.
Yeah, so I freeze.
Yeah, I hear you. Me too. I'm just kind of skinny, so I get cold.
Well, see, I never knew the struggle of thin people, and I still probably don't really because I'm not thin. But 111 pounds later, I definitely get cold.
Yeah, that's all good. You just put layers on.
Zach just came up here with a whole handful of beer. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Damn.
All right. Look, he's Cheeching. I always joke when he gets drunk, he sounds like Cheech. His little eyes get small. And he gets this big Cheshire Cat grin. He's like, hey.
Is it Lagunitas?
Actually, because we're keto now.
Corona Premier, man.
Yeah, Corona Premier because they're low carb.
Yes. I love these beers, man. They're fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. I know it's Lagunitas there for a long time.
It was. And I love Lagunitas too. But... They do have one that's called the Daytime IPA, which has a lower amount of carbs in it, less sugar.
Yeah.
But not as much
Drink you another one, Zach. Drink you another one.
They're still good, but they're not. I don't know. They give me a little bit of a hangover, man.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I'm leaning towards the beers that don't give me a hangover.
Hangover? No shit.
That shit fucking sucks, man. The older you get, man, dude.
Yeah,
you're fucking done the next day. You're like, dude, I can't do anything.
Yeah. You can't even
hungover.
Your
you got kids. it's a different fucking story, man. You gotta wake up and you gotta fucking assemble some fucking.
You gotta make breakfast and listen to them 90 miles an hour at 6 o'clock in the morning about shit you don't care about. And you're like, oh yeah. And if you're hungover, you're looking at them like, oh my God, like you have to stop. I'm so sorry, but I can't parent right now. And
yeah, it is. It's tough.
But you have to.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
There's no choice.
Aren't worth it.
Right.
There is no choice. It's like you have to do
switch it up. And, you know, you gotta be responsible.
Man.
Gotta be a mom. Gotta be a dad.
Ain't that some shit?
Man, seeing my son.
I mean,
my little Sebastian, dude. He fucking headbanged his ass off.
He did, man. I saw him too. Well, headbanging. It was awesome.
He had to leave early from our festival because my mom came into town and she was just trying to help us out, right? So, last week or weekend before last, when we went to see the Red Mountain, we took Sebastian with us, and from the time we got there, which was like Zach, around 7 until we left at midnight, that little boy was out there headbanging. He was injured. Like, he literally was crying the next day because his neck hurt so bad. He went
he went hard.
He
did.
Man.
He really did. He went hard.
Damn.
But you know what? He went out there and he did that, and he put so much effort
passion
into putting on a good show for the bands while they were playing.
Yeah,
they loved it so much that at the end of the night, whenever they did the costume contest, they gave it to him. Man, he won that shit.
He felt so
nice,
special.
Dude.
Yeah, and that was a big deal for him. Like
that's cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I always like people. Anytime I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say they're really good people to make him feel special like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, and I was just gonna say, kind of reiterate that. Like, anytime we're playing a show, like especially if it's all ages and we see younger kids in the crowd, it's always like, I don't know, man. I get that real big kick out of that,
It's
seeing the younger generation into, underground stuff and not into like, pop music or whatever. Nothing against that stuff, but it's like, this is stuff that's, you got to kind of get into, research, or, stuff that's a little, more difficult to find. So anytime you can reach a young one with it, it's like, here you go, man. This is kind of where it starts,
Absolutely. Well, Sebastian is definitely his father's child. Like, he doesn't look like I had anything to do with him. Like, he looks just like Zach. He acts just like Zach. Yeah.
That's funny.
I know. Whereas Scott...
there was some picture you took of him, and it was like, it said something like, he wanted me to take a picture of his solo album cover or something like that. And I was like, that's awesome, man. Yeah. That sounds like some shit I would have said as
That was
a kid.
The next day after that show at the Red Mountains festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was so pumped up about it the next day. Yeah, he went out there with his little leather fucking vest on, and
he said, Mom, be sure to get a close-up of my pretty blue eyes because girls like blue eyes.
Dang.
I know.
Oh my God.
Where's he learning this?
It's terrible, man. It's terrible.
He's a Mac daddy. He has like 5 or 6 girlfriends.
All these little girls down this whole street, man, they all come down here, dude. It's fucking man.
They all come down.
It's crazy, dude. All of them, man. Fucking.
Dude,
he has fights with them. He'll tell the girl. He'll be like, You're being insensitive, and I can't be with you anymore. So today I'm with this girl. I'm like, Sebastian, you're a fucking player, man. Like,
he's a player.
He's got all these chicks fighting, man, and they're kids.
They do. These are like 6 and 7-year-old girls, like pulling each other's hair out in our front yard. And
dang.
Sebastian will just come in and say, I'm done messing with them. They're being like whatever. And I'm like, they're fighting over you.
He's like,
it's all this
he's like, I'm done. I'm going to play with my dinosaurs now for a minute.
I'm I'm gonna pose for my next album cover. Oh my gosh, man, that's amazing.
Was it last year he had a crush on this girl at school? He stole my birthday flowers and took them to school to give to this girl, and he wrote a song for her. And this girl completely like shunned him, and he was heartbroken. But now he's got 5 or 6, so it's like, he doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, he walked into the classroom and sang the song to her, and then she laughed at him.
Yeah, she laughed at him,
and he was heartbroken. But now,
my gosh,
he's got all these other bitches. Like it don't.
Damn,
it's fucked up,
Zach.
I mean, I don't mean to. I don't mean to say that.
Like,
oh my gosh,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Right on. Oh man, this is the most amazing conversation.
Oh my god, it is. You know what? Like, I kind of got so high and tipsy that I forgot we were on air. But like, I'm totally loving it.
We are. Right? We are live right now on air in front of thousands of people all across the fucking world, man.
They're like, what is going on?
Thank you to everybody out there tuned in, man. We love you so much, and we thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you, man. Keep cranking it up and love Gravehuffer, man, because they fucking rule, dude.
Gravehuffer's badass.
Thank you. Man. You guys are too.
Speaking of that, let's fucking... You want to blast some more Gravehuffer for these motherfuckers?
Fuck yeah.
Do we need to get him to do another tag, or
I mean,
go ahead, man. Let's do another tag, man.
Okay.
What the fuck, man? I know you've done a million, but like at this point you're like, what the fuck ever, man.
Fuck.
Another fucking MDR tag, man.
Right.
Really? Do I got to do another?
No, I'll do it, man. Just whenever, man.
All right, go for it, brother.
Okay. What's up, everyone? This is Richie from Gravehuffer, and you're listening to the Zach Moonshine Show on Metal Devastation Radio.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
That's cracking me up, man.
Well, in the name of fuck. Let's fucking play some more Gravehuffer for these motherfuckers, man, so they can go absolutely fucking nuts.
Yes, sir.
Coming up next, they got Like Rats, your fucking cover of Godflesh, man. I didn't even ask you about that, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that was like Travis and I. That was our kind of like idea, I guess. And we even used the same drum machine Godflesh used on the record. And,
whoa,
dude. Yeah, I mean not the
that's why
exact
you guys are
one,
badass,
but the same,
man.
The
same fucking model.
That's fucking cool, dude.
That's totally dope.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was the first Godflesh song we ever heard, and I remember when I first heard that song, I was like, "This shit's fucking scary sounding." You know, it was like 1989. You know, I'm like fucking 14. I'm like, what in the fuck is this? You know, I never heard down-tuned guitars like that, and the guy's vocal, and like it was just gnarly.
And now look at you. Now look at you, man. You're fucking putting 7-string fucking down-tuned fucking shit
right
to the tape, dude. And you're doing it, man. This new record is gonna blow fucking people away, dude. I'm telling you, man.
It's badass.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you.
Yeah, the guitar tone from somebody who's stood before you while you play live and seen what you really sound like.
Zach
I'm telling you,
fanboying on y'all.
Yeah, I'm fanboying. I'm fanboying on you right now, man. But like, dude, you fucking Mike Beans. He fucking did it, man. He got the fucking sound on tape where it really sounds almost exactly like what you guys sound like live, dude. And
yeah, dude. That's been we've always strived for that, and I feel like we've hit it pretty fucking close this time.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, I'm going to buy it on record, fucking tape, t-shirt, whatever the fuck you got.
Fuck yeah, man. We'll hook you up.
Thank you. You know, Zach,
of course.
Zach is very Scrooge McDuck. Do you remember, like, how Scrooge McDuck would sit in the basement counting his coins? That is Zach. That's Zach.
No,
but when it comes to Bandcamp and buying music, this motherfucker will throw money.
Yeah,
that's me.
Well,
I'm totally that way. I'm like, oh, well, we can't get that. Oh, there's a new album out. Hold on, man. Here.
It just depends on what it is, you know. Like,
yeah, dude, I'm the same way.
When you go to the grocery store and it's like $500 for a fucking box of mac and cheese, it's like, what the fuck, man? Come on.
Yeah, food is ridiculous.
But, you know, when you go home and it's like somebody's got a new record on Bandcamp.
Look,
I know, man.
It's a different fucking story, man.
He tells me
it really is.
That shit lasts.
He said you
know?
Exactly.
He said you just eat food and shit it out. But
shit it out.
Music is forever.
Yep.
But
what the hell?
Food.
I do too, but
yeah.
Music is for. Let's play this fucking track, man.
Oh my God, you're right. I'm so sorry.
These people are gonna lose their minds, man. They've been holding on this whole time. They've been praying this whole time, and they're just like, "Come on, shut the fuck up, you fucking idiots!
Shut the fuck up!
We just want to hear this fucking tune." All right, you motherfuckers. Here you go. This is Like Rats from Gravehuffer. Crank it the fuck up loud as a fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck.